Hey guys, so today I want to talk to you about the importance of having a strong why. In fact, having a why so strong that it makes you cry. And what I mean by that is having a reason that you are a coach that is so important to you, that hits you so deeply here that it stirs up emotion and passion and it pushes you forward to keep reaching towards your goals, to keep doing the three vital behaviors, to keep pressing forward when all odds are against you and you don't necessarily feel like pressing forward. So, I want to share with you um, my why and the reason that it has been so instrumental to um, my career as a coach. So, I started, I became a coach in September of 2013. And the reason I became a coach is that, yes, I loved the programs. I hadn't actually ever drank Shakeology prior to becoming a coach. And yes, I loved fitness. And yes, I loved helping people. And that all sounded wonderful to me. But it was so much bigger than that. I wanted to be able to help my family financially. So, my entire life, I have dreamed of being a stay at home mom and being able to be present in my kids' lives. And when my first son was born, I quit my job. My husband went from a 40-hour a week job to working closer to 70 hours every week and never having a normal weekend, never being home in the evenings, not until late at night after the kids or our first son had gone to bed. And that was really hard. That caused more tears than I could ever say. Just not having him here and feeling many times like a single parent. And on top of that, um, bills just kept coming in. And even though we were living very smartly and we had downsized a lot, we were still living paycheck to paycheck. And I realized that our son was little and he was only going to get bigger and more expensive with the cost of school and sports and um, unforeseen things ahead. And when I became a coach, it was because I really wanted to be able to give my family some cushion room, um, to be able to afford to go out to dinner and not sit there and go, oh my gosh, like, can we afford this? I don't know. Um, to be able to go on a family vacation without feeling like we're going to go into debt over it. With knowing that the future as a family, we were going to be able to pay our bills and not go in the hole. Uh, and a huge part of my why was that seeing how expensive life was now and knowing that it only gets more expensive down the road, I knew that there was a big possibility that even though my husband and I made the choice that it was best for me to stay home with our son, we also knew that if we couldn't make ends meet for some reason, that down the road there was a strong possibility I would have to go back to a daytime job. And for me, the thought of having a stranger take care of my kid just makes me want to throw up. So that was my initial very strong why. And as I got going, the other part of my why was for my husband, because as amazing as he is and as hard as he's worked to take care of our family and give me the ability to stay home and raise our sons, uh, I also don't want him to have to work that hard and that many hours forever. He is never here for dinner time. Throughout the week, he doesn't actually have any meal with us. He's gone before the boys get up in the mornings many times, and he doesn't come home quite often until after the boys have gone to bed. Sometimes I'll keep them up late just so they see their dad, but he's not around a lot, and that's really hard. He's missed a lot of firsts and just having that time, because he's an amazing man and I want my kids to know him and to know him as well as they do me. And so probably the biggest part of my why is to be able to make an income so substantial as a coach that I can give my husband the freedom to go find either another job where he's working only 40 hours a week, or way less than he is now, that allows him to be more present in our kids' lives, that allows him, once our kids go to school, to take them to school and pick them up and go to sports, together, and to have family events on a normal weekend. Those are just simple things, but that is huge to us. So that's my why, is, to be able to help my family and to be able to give my husband that freedom. And ultimately, I want to be able to retire him and bring him home so that he can be just as present in our boys' lives and in my life, because I kind of love my husband and I'd like to see him more often. So that's my why that makes me cry. And the reason that has been so instrumental to me as a coach is that this last year, without a doubt, has been the hardest, most unpredictable year of my life. To give you a short overview, I actually wasn't expecting to get pregnant with my second son, so the bills that came with that were totally unprepared for. I was sick my entire pregnancy, which absolutely made me want to give up as a coach, because I thought, who's going to want to follow a sick pregnant lady that's getting fat? There was a medical procedure that went wrong with my son, and we've had many doctor's visits since then for it. My husband ended up in the ER twice at the end of last year and had 3 different surgeries. And then there's been some very personal family drama in my extended family that has been all but earth-shattering to me. I don't tell you that so that you'll play the violin for me or anything, but just to say that life happens for all of us. And through all of that, I have absolutely felt like quitting at different times, and absolutely I felt like not staying consistent with the 3 vital behaviors, and not posting, and not showing up positive and cheery and everything else, and not checking into my challenge groups because my life seems so heavy. It's like, how can I be an inspiration to someone else? But what has kept me going is my why. And it's extremely important for you to have a why that strong. It might not look like my why. It'll probably look differently because we're all different and we all have different situations. But I encourage you to dig so deep that you find that why within you, even if you don't have it now. Because as great as wanting to help people and inspire people is, it's not deep enough. So your assignment for today is to film a video of your why that makes you cry. And I want you to film it and post it to this group. And I know that might be scary, but it's going to push you outside of your comfort zone, and it's just for us to see here in this group. It doesn't have to be long. It can be short, but I just want you to connect with that why that makes you cry, because that is going to help you in this business probably more than anything, because it's going to keep you committed to your goals against all odds. And it will ensure that you will never give up, because when you push through those moments, that's when truly beautiful things happen. When you push through things that you feel like you can't get through, and then you have breakthrough, there is nothing more rewarding. Like nothing. Because you grow as a person, you get stronger, and you see things come about in your business that you would have never seen had you given up. Or not pushed a little harder when you felt like letting off the gas. So dig deep, find that why, and share it with the group. You guys are awesome. Have a great day. Bye-bye.